Hello, Maddie from Hello Interloper here with the latest in Defender of Texel news. Now, before I start talking about the most recent event, which is the PvP event, Fool's Gold, I just have a quick announcement for both non-players of the game and current players of the game. First of all, if you have not played this game yet, now is the best time to start playing, aside from the crossover event that happened a few months ago. Right now, if you join and enter a invite code, you get the rare version of N10, which is the pre-evolution of N10, although it is bugged here. It says you'll get the epic. I highly doubt that was intentional. You most likely will get the rare. Either way, this is the best invite warrior that has ever been given out, because this guy has really high stats compared to anybody else that was given out for this invite code promotion. So if you want to start now with a really good guy, now is the time to do it. All you really have to do is, well, download the game, and I have a guide up at the moment. Just scroll down on my videos, and it's called Alternatives to Blood Brothers Defender of Texel. And that will give you a good tutorial on how to start out and be the strongest you can be. And of course, there's an event going on right now. Now, for those of you that already do play, how does this benefit you? Well, the price is going down, and that of course is good because you can build up a 5/5 Ceph Epic N10 for relatively cheap, where it used to be about 17, 15, at least 13. Now I've been seeing some N10s going for 10 or even less, which means it'll only go down because there's still 5 days left of this. So, that means anybody who has some bitters or some nucks saved up, you have a chance to get a very good rogue for cheap. I actually have a 5 out of 5 Epic N10, and he's really good. I mean, he's not as fast as most rogues, because he's a rogue class, but he's pretty badass. I mean, he can wipe out most gurus, because he tends to be faster than most gurus. So, rather good. Just a little tip for you guys. So, now let's actually go over the main event. And the main event is Fool's Gold. And it is a PvP event, and there are a few things that must be noted. First of all, this is another event where you get Banunurama. Now, if you have not played a previous PvP event, Banunurama is where you randomly will get a chance to fight a bunch of Banunus and Akupis, which are, of course, extremely easy to beat, and based on what configuration you end up fighting, you get different rewards. Now, in addition to the Banunarama, we also have a new thing introduced where you get to actually fight the fighters that are featured in this game, this game's event. Sorry about that. But either way, you'll start out fighting relatively easy things and getting the lowest tier. Now, usually, at least for me, they've always shown up on the 15th consecutive win. And you'll be fighting the little weak bug dudes at first and be getting some, you'll get Banunus and some, I believe, some Pixite. But as your Echelon level goes up, Echelon, I don't know how to say that, honestly. But basically, as your PvP bracket rank goes up, you get a chance to fight tougher things. And that, of course, gives you a chance to get better rewards because the configuration will be different. So those are kind of the main features of this PvP event, other than the fact that, of course, it's a PvP event. You'll be fighting other people, and you get to fight other people just by going through the regular mission areas. There are no specific missions that are for this event, unlike the raid event, and also the special dungeons, of course. So, pretty much you'll be going through the normal mission quests, and getting yourself some Pixie, good stuff. And of course there is the 2x Frenzy period, which will come up randomly. But anyway, of course, as usual, there is a comic that kind of showcases some of the new guys. And basically, Banunus. Everybody wants some Banunus. And I guess we're squishing some fellow fighters. But yeah, seems that it's kind of, well, gorilla crazy. There are gorillas, and it's actually the new legendary that has been released is the gorilla. So I'll show you guys the fighters, but of course this is how the ranks work here. Once you get 20 points, you are of Echelon 1, and then it moves up. Actually, it doesn't work at 1. I think this is 1 and this is a bigger number. Yeah, I think that's how it works. So pretty much you move up through the different ranks, and then this is where the bracketed battles start. So right now the highest is right here. Tomorrow will be that, so on and so forth. So hopefully some people will be able to make it to the top. And keep in mind that a 30 win streak is the largest that you can get, and the more win streaks you get, 30 win streaks, you get to unlock more achievements, which is always good. Achievements are definitely a nice way how to get some extra pick sight and some extra fighters. So these are the event units. There is the points reward here, the bug. And what it is a preempt to preempt all, common to rare. So, not exactly that impressive, but for people who are new and can't afford an epic preempt all, this is actually pretty good. Its max stats are not that spectacular, but keep in mind that this is a rare. And the nice thing is that if you're not going to use them, might as well superfuse them, because this could be potentially some okay agility fodder for superfusing. And that's about all you really need to know about that. That's from points. And what is that here? Oh, we got our own little evolution page thing here. Okay, so then we have Sidlewild, Holterin, and Grimpeneus, which pretty much looks to me like Grimpenis with a U. So we got another strange name here. I mean, we had Derpanius or whatever he was called, Derpy Anus, and now we got Grimpenis. Alright. But basically, what you need to know is he is a hooded centipede man, which is a very strange combination, and I guess part deer too, if that's actually a part of his head and not a part of just the robe. Or it could be antenna, who knows. But either way, he's a champion, and he has Smash, which turns into, I believe, Smash Elite. I could be wrong. Unfortunately, we don't have an image up here. But we do know his max stats. His max stat, highest one is HP, then attack, okay defense, of course low wisdom, and pretty okay agility. I mean, most champs don't have that much agility, so potentially could be a useful kind of unit in this game. We'll have to see how many, of course, will be on the market, but this is the guy that you get from the brackets reward. And then we have a new guy who, so far, I've kind of heard that he kind of looks like he's on a poop cloud, or he looks like Wolverine. But it's Aobon, which is the uncommon. Oh, sorry, no, that's the rare. Robert, which is an epic, and then Willebrord. There we go, which is a legendary. So there's actually 2 legendaries that have been released here. And if I go up here, you can kind of see what his legendary form looks like. So he has like the claws like Wolverine, but then the cloud is kind of dark. So I've heard Poop Cloud and Wolverine on a cloud so far. So you interpret it how you will. And he's the rank reward, so keep that in mind. If you want to rank high, you'll be getting him, and he is high in attack and wisdom, so he's a warlock. He has Scour All, which is a new ability, so we'll have to see how that looks and works. But basically, it looks like it's an attack-based skill, at least from what I've seen, I think. So anyway, the last one, unfortunately, we don't have photos here, which is very strange. We do have the legendary photo, which is good. But basically, he has a new ability called Bananas. And it's a rank 2 natural skill, deals damage to every foe in a frenzy of righteousness. But one thing that's kind of interesting to note is that if you do go in game and see his second form, kind of looks like he's either scarred up on the face or has some kind of strange technological eye implant thing. So unfortunately, I don't know why they don't have a picture. Here we go. Yeah, he does kind of look scarred, or he has something attached to his face. But that's pretty much all you really need to know about this guy. But you do get him from the new build called the Ape X build. Get it? Apex, Ape X, ha ha ha. Not really that funny. But one thing to know about him is he's a champ, and also he can be gotten in the last bracket of the PvP event. So Echelon 1 up there. Shiny. So that's pretty much all you really need to know about this event. And of course, as usual, top 10,000 gets a crown. Whether it's silver or gold depends on your rank among the 10,000. 1,000 and up get silver, 100 and up get the gold. So, that's pretty much all you guys really need to know here. So, whether or not people are participating, let's just quickly see, because there's a popularity poll that the wiki puts up, which is kind of nice. So, I voted I'm going bananas, which of course means that I'm going to participate in this event because I love PvP events and I finally have a interesting setup. I got 3 lines. I have a fast line, which is gurus and rogues. Middle line is just an attack line, warlocks and such. And then my other line is basically a preempt surviving line. If I'm fighting anybody with preempt, I got what is it called? Tishpak with vent, and I have that new crazy guy I was talking about in the last few things. The one with the snail with the 2 heads and the weird grasping arms coming out of their mouth. The one with repay, and also I have just another guy with high defense. So that's kind of my endurance line, so I can survive preempt and kill them hopefully. So yeah, PvP is fun for me, so I voted that. But seems that most people are saying that they're kind of just gonna play a little bit. Some people have said that this is a fool's event, which I disagree with. I think it's fun, and PvP, honestly, just not even hardcore participating so far. I've gotten so many Nux bits that, you know, even if I do go all out, I'm still probably going to have Nux bits left over. Always good to have. So anyway, good luck everybody, and make sure you take advantage of this whole cheap N10 period of time if you do not have a good rogue, or looking for a good rogue, or just have a icky team and want something new, because the low prices will definitely mean you can boost up your team. So anyway, take care everybody, and good luck.